Hey y'all, it's your girl, Dr. J, back with another episode of Let It Flow with Dr. J. And I just wanted to come before you guys the day before Thanksgiving and just share that while we're in the midst of preparing all these great foods and getting ready to go see our loved ones and hang out, spend time with our siblings, our cousins, grandparents, friends, whoever you're spending Thanksgiving with, or whatever you're doing on Thanksgiving, one of the things that I think we have to make sure that we remember is make sure to give thanks for the people in your life who have shown up for you, the people who have prayed for you, the people who have encouraged you, the people who have motivated you, the people who have been there for you when you couldn't even be there for yourself, the people who have come into your life and they've brought so many great things, the people who you share wonderful memories with. Today and every day is always a good day to give thanks, a good day to appreciate all that we have, all that we've been blessed with, all that God has done for us. But it's also a good day every day to be thankful and to remember who has been there for you in your life, who has shown up for you, who has supported you in whatever you've done, who's been there. I think sometimes we lose sight of the importance of reaching out to people and making sure that they know that we appreciate them, that they know that we care about them, that they know that we are thankful for them being in our lives. And for me, I'm one of those people where anybody who knows me knows that I always pick up my phone. I always text and check on, especially my immediate family, my friends. And then there are times where I do forget to extend that to some of my extended family members, and I'm just being transparent in that. But I take moments and I sit down and I just send out a bunch of text messages to different people who have been there for me, who have supported me, who have encouraged me, even if it was just something that they felt was so small and insignificant. Like, hey, I was just calling to say how you were doing. I was just calling to say, hey, just wanted to hear your voice. Like, those things mean a lot, especially when you don't have a lot of people in your life who show up for you, who care about you, who make it a point to reach out to you. Those few who do it is so significant. It's so important. And so we have to make a conscious effort to pick up our phones and just say, hey, I wanted to check in to see how you're doing. How's everything going? Is there anything that you need? Even if it's a simple text message to say, hey, you crossed my mind and I just wanted to reach out. Those are things that we really and truly have to get in the habit of making sure that we do it. I know, as I always say, life be lifing, and there's so many things that we have going on in our lives. There's so many things that we're dealing with, and there's so many things that are happening in the world that sometimes we forget about people. We forget about one another. We forget about the importance of making people feel heard, feeling seen, feeling validated, feeling like they are important in our lives. Sometimes we forget. And one thing my grandmother always shares with me, and she shared this with me since I was a young girl, is give people their flowers while they're here. Don't wait until you're at my funeral to tell me how much you love me, to tell me how much of an impact that I made on your life, to tell me how much you care about me, to tell me that I made a difference for you and for your family, for whoever. Don't wait until I'm dead and gone. Don't wait until I'm no longer here and I don't get the opportunity to hear those words, to feel that warm embrace from you. Don't wait. Don't wait. Tell me while I'm here. Tell me why I can hear your voice. Tell me why I can be a part of you honoring me, you appreciating me, you telling me how much you care about me. And I think, again, sometimes we don't understand the importance of doing this. And I know we're all busy. I know we have a lot going on in our lives, but this is so important. It's so important that if you have somebody on your mind, this person keeps crossing your mind, and you have yet to reach out to them, you have yet to pick up your phone and say, hey, how are you? Do it today. Do it today. Take 5 minutes and reach out. Reach out to someone that you really care about, somebody that has been there for you, and see how they're doing. Check in with them. I'm telling you, it will definitely, definitely make a difference, because people a lot of times want to know that you care. They want to hear it. They want to see it. They want to feel it. And that's why it's so important for our words and our actions to match. If we say that we truly care about someone, that we love someone, that we appreciate them, that we support them, whatever it is that you're saying, make sure that your actions, your behavior matches those words. I'm a simple girl. If you send me a text message, say, hey, I thought about you, I'm grateful. If you send me a card from the Dollar Tree that says, hey, just want to reach out to you and say, hi, I'm grateful for that. I really and truly am. You don't have to go out and do these big, huge, elaborate things for me to be happy. Like, I'm very simple. And a lot of times it's the simple things that matter the most. The simple, hello, how are you doing? That's important. The simple, I just called to check in, to see how you're doing. Like Stevie Wonder says, I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. Like, that is so, so very important. So if you know somebody that's in your life who has done anything for you, who has shown up in any way for you, no matter how big or how small, if somebody has even made an impact on your life to the point where it transformed your life, it was the starting point for something great, for something new, something fresh in your life. Take time. Don't put it on the back burner. Don't, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. Oh, I'll put it on my calendar. I'll do it this day, that day, 2 weeks from now. Do it today, because life is so short. You don't know whether you have enough time tomorrow, or if you will have time at all. If your clock is going to start, then stop. If that person's clock is going to start, then stop. And then you no longer have the opportunity to say whatever it is that's on your heart and that's your mind, or the things that you've been thinking about when it comes to that person. Say it today. Say it today. And I take my own advice, because I'm usually really, really good with reaching out to people and checking in and making sure folks are good. And sometimes, yes, life be lifing. And I had someone who I really care about. And this person had reached out to me, and I kept saying, oh man, I need to call him. I need to check back in with him, which I did talk to him initially, but it was more that I needed to say. And I missed that opportunity, because at 5 o'clock in the morning, one morning this year, he was taken from us. Car accident, gone, DOA. And it was a heartbreaking thing. And it was something that really hurt me, because all I could think about was I was supposed to call him back. I was supposed to share these things with him. I was supposed to tell him how much he meant to me, how much I cared about him, how much I appreciated his friendship. I was supposed to say more to him. And I was rushing. I was trying to get through some things, get some stuff done. And it was on my mind, it was on my heart to circle back. And next thing I know, he's gone and it's time for his funeral. And he no longer has the opportunity to hear what I needed to say to him, to hear what he needed to hear from me. So don't wait. Don't wait. Take time today to say thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. I still need you in my life. Take time today. Trust me, it's important, and you will be grateful. The feeling that you're going to get inside from taking the time to reach out to your people, even if it's a colleague that every time you turn around, that person just comes through and it's like, man, you be on it. When I'm feeling down or I'm going through something, like you circle back and be like, hey, I brought you some coffee, or hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Reach out to them as well. It don't just have to be family or friends. It doesn't even have to be close family or friends. If there's somebody somewhere, even if it's a neighbor, who has done anything for you, who has encouraged you in any way, reach out. But make sure that you do it today. Make sure that you do it today. One thing I will also leave you with is Romans 12:10. God tells us to love one another with brotherly affection, to outdo one another in showing honor. Do it today. You can also meditate on 1 Peter 3:8 and John 13:34. There's so many scriptures about loving one another, showing up for one another, being there for one another. There's so many. I found over 100, but I'm only going to share 3 with you just to get you started. But you can definitely find so many more that you can meditate on to help you with understanding the importance of loving one another, showing up for one another, giving each other our flowers, and being thankful for everyone who God has blessed to be in your life and who has blessed you with to encourage you, support you, and impact your life. All right, y'all, it's your girl again, Dr. J. Like, share, subscribe, and y'all be blessed and have a happy Thanksgiving.